Okay, so we are approaching this new moon. Ooh, lots of energy coming in here on the group. We had a little bit of a discussion previously to this transmission about these critical degrees of several of the planets, Neptune, your soul self, Uranus, Saturn, everybody going into this 0 degree of Aries, a new beginning, the beginning anew. We have the new moon coming in 28 degrees of Pisces. So a lot of watery emotions here, steamy, hot with the Pisces and the fire horse and Aries. Oh my lordy lord. So things may be coming up. We are taking responsibility in this transmission to come together. Like I said, we're holding each other's hands through this transmission. So feel as if you're being held by your peers here, but we're also being held by the divine. So setting up ceremonial spaces, we have called in the directions. We start with the energy of the east, with the sun is rising. Thank you for this day. Going into the brightness of the sun, where we work with the height of the fire, where we can shine light on that needs to be transmuted, transfigured, alchemized, and let go of. Let that sun, let that bright light shine into those little corners and cavities of maybe darkness held, maybe in your own physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies that you haven't seen yet. But it also is, we're very much flooded with the collective consciousness as well now. So being very discerning that we are showing up for meditations, that we are blessing our waters in the shower and drinking water, that we are connecting to nature, that we are connecting to the divine, and really allowing for your cares to be taken by the divine. This is not the time to shoulder everything. This is the time to go out, to feel blessed, to be in deep gratitude of the nature and the transitions that we're going through here. And part of the responsibility is as well as to feel held. Can you feel held? Know that we are on a beautiful soul journey. Be wowed by the nature and the beauty and the breath. How can you be wowed with your breath? What happens when you wow yourself with the breath? Take deeper breaths and just wow yourself with this fresh breath. Wow yourself with the intensity of the emotions that come up. Wow yourself with the conscious expansion that you are receiving now, and the veils are thinning, that you can become the observer of your emotions. You can become the observer of your body, that you are breathing deep breaths. If there's any uncomfortable sensation, which personally I felt a little bit nauseous of all the flooding of the light that's coming in, I am hearing that there is light coming in that is tremendous, and there's so much love coming in now as the moon is getting smaller and smaller. The light from the grand central sun and our sun is jumping on the opportunity to flood us now with the new codes. The angelics are here as well, flooding us with love and support. And the light is here with its beautiful sacred geometries flowing through our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and divine bodies. The light is also shining up from the center of the earth itself and from the sunsets, where the sun is setting, and from all directions. We are being somewhat flooded. And as we're holding this internal and external cocoon of awakening, we are going through the resurrection. I am the light. I am the resurrection within. I am the resurrection and the life. We are really in the resurrection stage right now, and our job is to pause and breathe when we are being called to. If we are finding ourselves feeling nauseous, not running for the next best fix, but maybe just stopping, pausing, and saying, I wonder, wondrous nauseousness. I'm wondering, where are you coming from? Is this nauseousness mine? Or is it the collective? So I'm hearing, for me personally, was through the collective. Okay, so how can you ground into your physical body avatar? Just like we practiced in our last video when the divine had the pleasure to see through your eyes, to hear through your ears, to feel through your pores of your skin, to become the seer through your beautiful physical avatar self. We were the divine that was seeing through our physical body avatar, and we're also so we are the creators and the seers and the experiencers of this resurrection, of the change. We can both observe our humanness as part of this, like the ground crew on earth. We are part of the earth here, holding and receiving the light. And the light is coming in tremendously strong, both from the inner earth, in the center of the earth, both from the sun itself and the ethers, as well as from the heart of the grand central sun. So there's a tremendous, and the solar flares. I'm hearing there's an opening on the sun right now, black, kind of a shape hole, that is also, in a sense, really pushing these new codes in us. And 3i Atlas is now right by the Jupiter, which is all about expansiveness and that greater expanded world view, like the Sagittarius that is shooting the arrows high up into the sky for the highest and the greatest good for all. So we're being flooded, and reawakened within us is the esoteric memories, the remembrance and how to work with the air, element of air that has to do with the mind and higher mind. Has to do, of course, with the breath itself and the wind, and noticing the air. And even though we're thinking that we're breathing in the air through our nostrils, mouth, and pores, we're taking in the air element through our multidimensional beingness as well. So it's much more than the pranic and oxygen that we think we're breathing in. We are made out of this substance of air itself, right? And then the transmutational light is lighting up the light, not just the light around you, but your own internal light, your yoti. The three-folded flame is really being stretched into your heart now. So let your heart crack open. If there are emotions, sadness, joy, old, darker emotions, greed, not believing, fears, hand that over to the divine now. Hand it over to the divine that is holding you around you, because you're being held in light as well as your own light is emanating. So we have light from the grand central sun, from our sun and all the stars. We have the light that emanates from within your own heart. We have the light that is emanating from the center of the earth and up through the grid lines of earth ourselves. So we are really in that mix right now of when the ovo getting met by the sperm and electrifying into this new beginning, where we're in the vesica piscis of splitting and splitting and splitting and splitting. At the same time, your own blueprint, your own first 8 cells, the one that was split, that's 2, that was split, that's 4, that was split, that's 8, right? And more and more and more, and goes exponentially faster. That is also being lit up. So stand tall, sit straight, and let the rod of light shine through you from the crown of your head into your root, but also through your hips and down your legs and knees, ankles and feet, and out from your heart into your arms, elbows, wrists, hands, and fingertips, and from your heart up into your crown of your head. There's a rod of light shining and uplifting you now, so you can stand with that tall back, straight spine, knowing that you're being held in the light. And although it feels like we want to at times crumble and figure things out with our mind, let your mind simply stay focused on the heart. And if you cannot, let yourself at this time go into nature, touch the ground with your hands and feet, touch a tree, smell a rose or flower, breathe the air. Allow the fire inside of you and around you to take you through the metamorphosis. Allow for this soul merging now with your I am presence. The whole earth and the universe and the cosmos are also going through this resurrection now. This is what has been philosophied, studied, and taught for many, 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 many years. This is why these ancient knowledge and the ancient wisdom is being resurrected within you now too. That's why the temples and the pyramids were built for us. It was for us, so that when we come back into this new time, we will take it lightly but seriously, and becoming aware of our choice to become present, even though it is nauseating sometimes. become present, even though we have to sense and feel our emotions or our anger, so that it can come up through us, your own physical body experience, through your divine self that is experiencing this both within and as a seer of your own true self, through the collective that we're really helping by coming together in this group. Because as we are clearing it through us and being courageous to share about it so it can be distributed and assisted, and that we can even give it up and give it over to the divine. It's really multidimensional, but we're just responsible for remembering to take a deep breath. Let's remember our breath now. Knowing that we're held from all possible directions. I'm feeling your own light body has become not just two tetrahedrons spinning in two opposite directions, but it's become the icosahedron together with the dodecahedron inside each other, moving in all directions at all times. It is quite vast, quite profound. And even though your mind could make an image of the icosahedron with 21 triangles, and the tips of those triangles as they meet are pressing in the center part of the dodecahedron that has 12 pentagons around it. And then moving those in all directions at the same time. And all the angles and angels are then held both within you and around you. And as we are and claim the resurrection from within, I am the resurrection and the light. I am the resurrection and the life. From within, claiming that, we're also assisting all sentient beings in service of the planet, in service of our galaxy, our universe, and our multiverse, because they are two in the same structural shapes. So it is not for the mind to understand. It is simply for the mind to relax back into the wisdom of the heart. The mind can remember to stand erect. The mind may have the humility to remember that we're all going through this. The mind may learn from your heart grace and gratitude and trust and faith and this beautiful combination of your heart mind is the way through, is the way to go, is the way to keep coming back into it. So we can simplify and just feeling connected to earth, to nature, to the elements of earth, water, fire, air, and space itself. Knowing that it's already so, that you have balanced all the elemental consciousness consciousnesses within you, around you, and about you into this expanded awareness. But you have also balanced the sacred divine feminine and masculine within you. So it's giving and receiving. It's aligning with your frequency, your soul song, your sound. It may be complicated and impossible for your mind to understand, but let yourself discern with discriminative discernment of choosing to stay centered, choosing not to figure everything out, choosing to practice the neti neti. I am not that. I am not that. I'm not my mind. I'm not my body. I'm not this. I'm not that. Until you end up being simply pure in your divine consciousness itself. As we try to figure things out and look for guidance outside of us, we are very easily trapped. And simply come back to these meditations instead. Come back to your heart. Share something on our group. And we'll send you divinely channeled Reiki, spiritually guided Reiki, that doesn't come from any ego mind, but can help and hold you. When you do these practices of becoming at one, you are in the greatest service. And I'll share a little mantra for you if you're interested. It's very powerful. It's Hamsa. So Ham, I am that. Ekam. Hamsa. So Ham. 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 I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am the divine one. I am my personal, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual avatar. Ekam is one together. I am at one. Hamsa. So Ham. Ekam. 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 Bring your thumb and index finger together, which is a mudra that will really know that we are being grounded in to Hamsa Soham Ekam, where our smaller mind is being held in the wisdom of the divine mind. So Hamsa Soham Ekam. Feeling this rod of light flushing through the pipes. And there's no more blockages there, but blow those pipes out and clear, cleanse, and receive. The nervous system is loving this. And as you say Soham, Hamsam Ekam. Hamsa Soham Ekam. Hamsa Soham Ekam. I am that I am. I am at one. For a moment, open your eyes and imagine everything around you splitting into light. It's no longer solid. Everything is vibrating molecules. And then holding your little mudra, if you can, look down at yourself and then imagine yourself, or you can close your eyes again and imagine yourself as just particles of light. Hamsa Soham Ekam. And your particle of light is now being blessed with the divine stream of light that's going through you like that rod of light. And you're becoming particle of lights. And as you set your intention of whatever it is that your heart's desire is, that is for the greatest good for you and through you in service for the greatest good for all, see yourself melt into the other particles of light that are around you and become a toric field from the heart of the grand central sun down and through our sun, down and through the rod of light, through your beingness, into the earth, and then spiraling up and out like this. You're becoming the vortice of light now. And you're merging with the infinite light that you are. Okay, and then you can open your eyes gently again and notice that that's done. And that everything is a little more solid again, so that you can walk with your legs, speak with your voice, and sense with your body. And just for a moment, bring all your fingers together like that. And just feel yourself reconnecting into your own highest divine light in the physical body avatar now. And with gratitude for all that you have and all the blessings that you have experienced and all the times that you were held safe. And have gratitude to the divine for all the blessings that are existing now. And all the blessings that you have already manifested that is simply part of those light molecules and coming together now in this structured way. Okay, we'll come back into the body now, just blinking eyes open, taking 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Ooh, exhale, inhale, exhale. And let's do that. Let's reach arms out, stretch up and out, collect all of that, and bring it into the crown, into your third eye, into your voice, into your heart. Rub your hands, rub, 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 rub. Ooh, let's give ourselves a little pranic shower. Breathe it in, sense it, wash yourself all over with this beautiful manifested light frequencies. Hamsa Soham Ekam, Hamsa Soham Ekam. Woo! I am the light around, I am the light within, I am the manifested light, I am the light, I am the resurrection and the life and the light. Wee! 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And so it is. All right, perfect.